If you haven't watched episode 1 of What's on My iPod Touch 5th Generation, then you might want to watch that first because you probably won't catch on quite as quickly with this episode. The point being is because since episode 1, I still have kept some of my favorite applications that I previously had and they're still on my iPod Touch. So I won't review them in this episode because chances are I already have reviewed them in episode 1. So make sure to check out episode 1 before you watch this episode because most of the applications that I reviewed in episode 1 won't be reviewed in this episode. So going past that disclaimer, let's go on and see the applications that I have on my iPod Touch 5th Generation. So, first of all, we have calendar, or contacts, not calendar. Second, we have calendar. Doesn't really make a difference which one I said first, I suppose. And then third, we have camera, Jasmine, a YouTube client for iOS, SoundHound, which is music recognition software that is free. You have Notes, Photos, Game Center, iBooks, Wallpapers HD, Show of Hands, IDB, Settings, Calculator, Weather, and in productivity, AccuWeather, which is a weather application as well, and it's free. BeatWave, one of my favorite free apps of all time, doesn't take advantage of the 4-inch Retina display, but we can show you anyhow. So let's just go and make a beat. So as you can see, that is a pretty awesome application. The point being that you can make awesome sounds or awesome beats by just dragging your finger along creating dots. So aside from that, you do have Dog Whistler. Went over that already in the previous episode. Again, if you didn't watch it, then be sure to watch it because you probably wouldn't catch on quite as quickly and you have to research the applications yourself. Free app slots, if you have, I don't know how to explain it, but you get credits based on the number of free applications that you download. They're sponsored applications, and if you download them, you get turns to do some kind of like lucky 7 shots, or slots, not shots, lucky 7 slots, and if you win, you get a certain amount of credits, and you can build those up to buy some gift cards. I've never even gotten anywhere close to buying a gift card, so I don't see getting any benefit from that anytime soon. So flashlight is a flashlight using the flash, already went over that. iFunny, already went over that. MCTube, Metronome, Pinnacle, which is my grade book for my school. Speed test allows you to see the internet speed of your internet or LTE. Truth or Dare, which is a pretty fun Truth or Dare app for parties. It gets pretty intense. It has a rated R setting, so yeah, if you're under 17, I would recommend looking at what's in there, but of course you will anyway. So on iTunes, you can of course download music because that is the iTunes store. You have the App Store. I have 3 updates, but I didn't get around to updating those applications. Videos, of course, a stock videos application, and Bump. When you launch Bump, you see you have this kind of cool thing. I do need another iDevice, and I don't feel like getting another iDevice, so pretty much if you find another iPhone or iPod Touch or iPad, you can bump your 2 iDevices together, and then you can transfer music, videos, and photos, which is pretty awesome, and it's free, if I did mention that already. Of course, cleaning stuff out on my multitasking bar. And now we have the games. I showed Asphalt 7 and Real Racing 2 in my gaming test episode 2, so if you want to check that out, you should. Also, Smash Heat or Smash Cops Heat I did not show, and that is for free, and it is a really awesome application, so I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so the goal is to catch the thief or whatever, catch the criminal by ramming into them, he or she, and you get points for that, and you get to advance to the next level. So the controls are pretty simple. There are 2 sets of controls to choose from. I choose the joystick because I like it better than the other control, which is touch to tilt, not to tilt, but touch to like maneuver the car around. course, I'm terrible right now. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm still terrible in real life, but let's just... Yeah, but if I ever got to the culprit, you would see that I actually will, you know, beat him down or take him down. And I'm running out of time now to catch up to it, or I don't even think I have to... Yeah. Oh, I actually just had to go to the emergency call. So that's Smash Cops. You pretty much have to do some police missions, driving in a car around the city. Pretty awesome. Minecraft Pocket Edition, already reviewed that in my gaming tests. $7, pretty hefty price, but you know, it's pretty much worth it. So you have Touch Grind, which is, I believe, $4.99. It allows you to do some cool tricks. I'll show you the game right now if you don't know. It's pretty much an iOS classic, if you haven't heard of it prior. So I'll pretty much just do this. I'll choose the noob one. And as you can see, you can flip and stuff. And that's pretty much what you do. That's the only trick I know. Yeah, I know. I'm not that good at this game, but you know, whatever. And you move that around or something like that. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, I can't even pull any other trick. You know what? That's it. So I keep this on my device. I do play it every once in a while, even though I've never quite gotten the hang of it, as you could probably tell. So Agent Dash, free game, kind of like Temple Run. I think I showed it in one of my other videos. Boost 2, pretty awesome game. I'll launch that. So this is for $2. I got it when it was 99 cents. There was some kind of sale for it. And it's one of those endless tunnel games, even though we don't see quite as much as you would expect. I didn't mean to... Well, I kind of meant to crash because I didn't want to go for hours. So that was $1.99 in the App Store. Doodle Jump, 99 cents. Probably already know that, and I did show it in another video. Cut the Rope Experiments. Cut the rope, but with like stars and stuff. Deathworm, pretty awesome. It is, I believe, $2. And let's just launch something here. Okay. So as you can see, you pretty much go into mass destruction here, destroying everything in your path. And it's pretty addictive as well. So let's just, you know, cause mayhem. I can upgrade, so I'll go for size. Size does matter in this, in real life. Of course, my stupid camera isn't in focus. Jesus. And that's pretty much it. You cause mayhem and stuff of that nature. Pretty fun. And I do have to say, it is one of my favorite games right now on the iOS platform. So going past that, you do have Plague Inc. You pretty much start a virus, and it's pretty realistic, and it's pretty much mapped out how many people get infected, and you try to mutate your virus. Pretty fun, and it's 99 cents, as well as Angry Birds Space and Angry Birds Star Wars. So Lost Winds 2 is some kind of side-scroller platformer. It's $3.99. I got it when it was free, and yeah, it was free for a limited time. Well worth it, even if I paid $3.99 for it. Ski on Neon, it was like a Tiny Wings copy. I showed you that in the other video. I'll show you that. It's not really optimized, but it's kind of fun to play. As you can see, this is the gameplay. And if I try doing this, and it's pretty much a twister for your fingers. As you can see, I failed. And there are ads, but you know what? It's free, and it's kind of fun. Line Runner, I showed you that. Lunar Racer, it's kind of like a side-scroller racer, so it's pretty fun. Disney Speedway, never played that yet. I just want to get rid of the new slash or sash, so that's why it looks like I've played it, but I haven't. It's supposed to be some kind of Mario Kart copy, but with you know, Disney characters, but I've never gotten around to playing it. So yeah, it doesn't look that interesting, of course, because Perry's face is slapped onto it, so of course that's a lot of marketing and branding that's going on here. And last one is Into the Dead. Now, I'm going to launch this application because the graphics are amazing on this, and let's just start playing, if this will load. Okay. Okay, so I have to choose a control scheme. I kind of did this already, but let's see what I did. Oh yeah, I did tilt, so it will lag on older devices, so kind of be warned for that. Of course, I can't show you that well because it's dark, and you know what exposure does to my camera. It's not really, it's pretty off balance, just put it that way. But hopefully you can understand it's a mix between Temple Run and Halloween, like they got mixed together. And it wasn't landscape orientation instead of portrait. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. I showed you more applications than I usually do. Take one last look. Favorite game right now is Deathworm. Game I don't really play, or I've never played Disney Speedway, but the game that I've played before that I don't really play, what does that have to be? It's pretty much Cut the Rope. I almost never play that, but I still keep it on my device because it looks nice. So yeah, pretty much keeping a 7 kilobyte file. Well, it's like 14 megabytes, but if I could just have the icon there, then that's all for me, because I don't really care for the game. It just looks really cool on my springboard along with the wallpaper. I know I'm really weird, but that's pretty much it. And I haven't went on my dock yet. I changed my dock around for the first time in like 2 years, or since I've got my first iPod Touch. And usually it would have been music, then messages, or before iOS 5 came out, it would be music, videos, or Cydia, and then App Store, and then Safari, but now it's messages, mail, music, Safari, which is going to be that way until, of course, I get Cydia, and Cydia will replace mail, and I'll put mail back here where it always was. So I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Any suggestions will be welcome. I know a Siri test on the iPod Touch 5th generation is long overdue, so I'll be sure to make that very soon. In fact, that'll be my next video, and I'll catch you all later. So thanks for the continued support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coping with me for the delayed schedules and stuff. You know, I don't really post often on weekdays. I really know that, and yeah, I'm aware of that. So I'll be sure to, try to squeeze my schedule in for you guys. And I really hope you enjoyed. And sorry for, some camera issues and stuff. I'm working on it, and I'm trying my best to make it look as good as possible. So, I said goodbye, but now it's my real goodbye. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Stay awesome.